Hello, James, and welcome to Monday, the 16th of March, I think. Yeah. Um, Anywho, I thought I'd just do this in the car because lots of light coming in. Should look okay. Um, and I gotta, yeah. Anywho, so I watched 3 films this week, one by myself, one with my kids, and one with my wife. Um, 2 of the films I've never seen before. The last one I saw a long time ago. I don't know exactly. I think the movie came out in early 2000s, so could have been 20 years ago. Where am I going with this? So the first one I saw was I was way overexposed. Anywho, the first one I saw was Paris, Texas, um, which I picked up because I've seen it around a lot, like seen the cover, and I'm like, ooh, Criterion Blu-ray. Look at that nice looking sign. Because the cover is like the sign Paris, Texas. Even though, spoiler alert, they never go to Paris, Texas in the film. Um, but they do talk about it. It's anywho. Um, Hopefully it's not a spoiler alert. The film came out in like '84, I think. I mean, I just saw it, so yeah. Anywho, the thing I really liked. Oh, so the reason I picked it up finally was I was listening to Team Deacon's podcast, and I think Roger Deakins may have talked about it, but the so on that episode it was a Turn the Tables episode, and then Roger and James get asked questions, and so as the main actor, not the bad guy, but like the guy with the cowboy hat in No Country for Old Men. He's also he's in a lot of films, but I don't remember his name off the top of my head. Anywho, he is asking questions of them, and I think maybe he talked about it more, but he talked about Paris, Texas, and I was like, oh, sounds interesting. So I checked it out, and I thought it looked really beautiful. I like the way they exposed like the skies. And earlier in the film, there's a shot where they're at the gas station, or actually, it's not them. It's his brothers coming to get the main character, and he's at the gas station. And it's kind of like, getting darker, and the sky is kind of got that pink, kind of, the sun's just kind of down below the hills kind of look. And then he's lit by the gas station lights, and then you got the background and the sky exposed really well. And I think they did that a couple times, but that shot stood out to me. And then also towards the end, our main character is in kind of this greenish light from like the city, and he's like in a parking garage. And again, the background, the sky is exposed properly. And yeah, I don't know. It was a good looking film, well paced. I think it was about a 2 hour film, which I don't know, it doesn't seem like a long film. I feel like a lot of films are 2 hours. But yeah, I really enjoyed that film. And then I also watched Five Nights at Freddy's 2 with my kids. And that film was about the same as Five Nights at Freddy's 1. And then I watched with my wife Minority Report with Tom Cruise. And I don't remember caring much for it when I saw it the first time. And this time I just kept on thinking, my God, is this a bad DVD or what's going on? Because it wasn't Blu-ray, it was DVD. And it looked like, or maybe the film was shot like, I don't know. It just looked, the highlights were, I thought, way overexposed. And then it was just like blacks, and it was like uber contrasty, and just, I was like, doesn't look good. Yeah. But that was the 3 films I saw. And then I've been playing around with DaVinci Resolve's 3D environments. So I've known for a while that Fusion Page has a 3D environment, and they have 3D shapes, and you can do 3D stuff. But I wasn't really sure how much you could actually do, and I'm still not 100% sure. I have questions for other things I need to play around with, because you can create 3D objects, you can subdivide them, And I'm like, oh, can you do like face selection or extrusions? I haven't figured that one out yet. You can apply materials to them, so you can apply like a normal map, which I'm sure you know, but if anyone's watching, you know, a normal map you apply to an 3D object, and it'll add texture information for depth information, pretty much. So when light hits it, you can move around light, and the light kind of scatters and hits the crevices or whatever what kind of material you're using. So that was pretty cool. And then I played around with lights a little bit, just a point light in there. So kind of seeing what I can do with digital, and maybe play around with my green screen and kind of create like I know we've talked about it now for 20 some years, I want to say, because I think Sin City came out in 2006 or 2005, and what was it, 2004-ish maybe, or 2000, right around the same time period. Sky Captain came out. I don't know, I feel like early 2000s there was like, oh, green digital backlot and green screen and stuff. So thinking about that, because I do kind of like that style. I also like the style of, you know, shooting, like I just mentioned, you know, Paris, Texas. It looked like a shot all on location, looked really beautiful, but you know, that requires time. You got to drive there. You got to have, yeah, just resources and time. So I'm trying to think, what are my resources and how best to use them. But yeah, that's kind of the update for this week. Hopefully get some more films posted here. Oops, my hand's blocking the camera. Relatively soon, and get some updates to you next Monday.